Breaking news, Kyari, death of detainee. ASP too much money fled, declares wanted. This is one of the guys who worked with Abba Kyari and committed no small atrocities. In fact, some of the escapades that this man did, when you hear it, you will cringe. Can you imagine? Because you are one of those persons, you starve people to death because you want them to say what you want to hear. And because they did not say it, you watch them day one, day two, day three. No water, nothing. Day four, day five, until their organs began to fail and they died. Abba Kyari and his men, they committed real grave atrocities. But guess what? I will put it to you that these things happened and allowed to happen because the police units did not pay attention when Nigerians were complaining. When the matter began to go out that these people were committing all forms of atrocities. In fact, look at the case of the kidnapper Evans. When matters were coming up, nobody paid attention. Everybody took it with levity. Nobody paid attention that what was going on was not right, was not acceptable, and the unit was never probed, was never investigated. Nothing was done to ascertain, to see to it if all the complaints, allegations levied against them were truth, and, they be suspended or something be done to ensure that, abnormal practices were not encouraged in the police unit. Nobody paid attention. Let's get all the details. Kyari, death of detainees. ASP too much money, flees, declares wanted. ASP too much money, that's what they call him. Indicted with Kyari, blamed death of 7 detainees has fled. He has been declared wanted. An assistant superintendent of police, John Umo, moreover known as Too Much Money, is on the run and has been declared wanted, contrary to an earlier report that he was picked up by the authorities. Yesterday we got a report that he was picked up. It was not true. He's still on the run. He has not been picked up. Eagle Online had, in earlier hours of Wednesday, reported that the flamboyant police officer was already in custody. That's not a true statement. He's still running. Okay? This followed the arrest of the commander of the Inspector General of Police Intelligence Response Team, Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari, with whom John Umar was accused by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agencies of involvement in drug deal. Why 5 of the IRT operatives involved in the cartel that operated at the National International Airport Enugu, including Kyari, was arrested by the police and handed over to NDLEA. 2 others, including John, were declared wanted. The security source confirmed the status of John after the Eagle Online story with the headline, How ASP Too Much Money Arrested with Kyari Allegedly Stabbed 7 Detainees to Death. The matter is still being investigated as to how and why they allowed people who were detained starve to death. Abba Kyari is still having food to eat where he's being detained, and he's complaining that, his health is failing, or he's having one issue or another, or he has diabetes, blah, 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 blah is going on with him. He just giving all kinds of silly excuses because he knows what he has done. Now, my wonderful people, truth be told, the lies that we keep, harboring and allowing to go on, normally there is supposed to be, protocol, procedures to report a police officer. And when a police officer is reported, it should be investigated and not discarded and treated as though nothing has been done. But the sad thing is, when any police officer or one of these people there is highlights on them that they are doing things out of way, instead of the force to take it on, any sincere, true, body who wants to make a difference, we take it on and carry out what we call investigation. But guess what? These people are not doing any of such. In fact, they allow the man to roam free. Okay? Look at the case of Hush Puppy. This is not even Nigeria. It was before this whole drug thing. This is not even Nigeria. Hush Puppy matter was there. The guy did not even lie low because he knows he has threatened them that if if he is allowed to step out of this country, he will let them know. In fact, the world will hear. And so everybody has been trying to prevent his extradition. And with that being said, that is on suspension, the guy has been flamboyantly living, you know, paying in paying in 44 million into his brother's account. Where did he get the money from? There's no crime in him having that kind of money. Nobody said he should not have it. However, what is he involved in? What does he do? How do we reconcile all that? How do we ascertain, truly, sincerely speaking, that that is what it is? So we must be able to tell ourselves the truth in respect of all these things going on. Okay, Abba Kyari, what are you doing? What is the way forward? And how come one police officer starved 7 men, people's sons, husbands, fiancé, whatever crime they've committed, they are not guilty until proven guilty according to the law. According to the law. And so one officer starved them to death, and nobody will say anything. Nobody will investigate the matter. Nobody will ask what happened. So there was nobody who is giving them food. I know that they were being interrogated for whatever reason you have against them, whatever case they have on them, but that they were starved to death, and the matter is just coming up now. Shame on Nigerian police system. Shame, a big shame. To the extent that he has a nickname called the flamboyant guy, because they are living, exorbitantly. There's money to spend. Why not, if not, at the expense of men and women who are working hard, why some are using drug and the rest, to carry on with their life, you know, do whatever they are doing. And yet they tell you they are fighting crime. So who is fighting this crime anyway? Who is fighting this crime? They tell you they are fighting crime, but they are the criminals themselves. How do we come off all these things that are currently going on? Clear indications that we need a change right from the government, all across. We need change, and change will only come if you and I get involved. For me, local government chairman will start from somewhere. That we form a new political party, people of like mind and like interest, and let's see where we go from there. But what we all sincerely need is the ability to work together as one people to ensure that our goal and purposes are achieved. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.